we have a problem. Okay, so full disclosure, I actually was not gonna film this video like next. This was not gonna be my, you know, next in my little clearing out my wardrobe, sailing on to better and more curated series, but my husband made me. We have a beautiful little house. I love our house, but it's little, and storage space is a very precious commodity. Yeah, I have a lot of bags. I have too many, and I am actually saving up for, I don't know whether to, okay, I will. For this bag here, it's the Givenchy Antigona bag, and I'm pretty sure that this is the bag that I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get it in black. If anyone who has a similar kind of colour palette of wardrobe to me, so quite like blacks, greys, but also creams and whites, and then light, you know, light blues and light greens, if you have a similar colour palette to that, do you find that black bags are the best way to go? Basically, I don't know whether to go for a black bag which will go with like most of my shoes and my accessories, or to go with more of like a nude colour. So basically, should I go for this colour or this colour? Let me know what you think, because I'm a bit torn, because I think whilst I think the black bag is more versatile, would I wear it in summer? And if I'm going to be spending this much on a bag, I want to make sure that I'm going to use it all the time. So I have some really beautiful bags, and a lot of these I use a lot, but a lot of them are very, very similar. So I'm just going to grab as they are. There's so many. I'm just going to grab them as I, you know, get to them, and I'll get through them as fast as I can, because this video will probably be an hour long. So settle in, grab yourself a lovely cup of tea and a snack, and let's look at some bags. Okay, so first up is the clutch from Elk Design Studios. Now, I actually won this in a giveaway. Elk, I just saw it on their Instagram and I entered it and I won it. I have never won a giveaway before. This is the most expensive bag I own. I did not purchase it. This was, yeah, like I say, I won a competition, and it is this beautiful, beautiful clutch bag. So it's actually made out of wood, which has been heated and bent round, and then it's got vegan leather on the sides and the strap, and you hold it like this and you twiddle around with your posh little clutch bag. Now, I'm not intending to sell this. If with any of these bags, if you really, really particularly want to get your hands on it, then let me know and we'll see what we can do. Just because, like I say, this one is an expensive bag to buy, but if anybody has been desperate to get their hands on one of these that was a bit out of your price range, then yeah, drop me a message, because I love this bag. But to be honest, I only use it for special occasions, so you know, weddings or regatta and stuff like that. And so yeah, I'm a bit torn on this one whether I keep it or not, just because I don't get a huge amount of use out of it, but also it's not the kind of bag where you would anyway. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so next up we have this gorgeous little black kind of camera style bag. I'll put the name of it here. I think it's Sienna Olivia or Sienna Oliver, something like that. Anyway, I'll have it here and I'll have it linked down below, because this bag is gorgeous. It's got my initials on it, and this was actually a gift from my husband. So this bag will not be going anywhere. I use this bag all of the time. It's one of my most versatile. It came with this black leather strap, but it also came with this gorgeous blue one. Now you can choose what strap you would like. They all come with, you can get these in all sorts of different colours. They all come with the plain leather strap, but then you can also choose a slightly more funky one. I went for this blue colour just because blues and greens are the most common colour in my wardrobe. And so yes, this bag will not be going anywhere because it is one of my most versatile. It is also nothing like the bag that I'm saving up for. So therefore, once I have that bag, I will still need ones like this. Plus, like I say, it's beautiful, plus it's monogrammed, so not selling that anytime soon. Okay, here is a bag which I think I am going to sell. It is a sad sale because it's a beautiful bag, but I just don't use it. It's this gorgeous kind of satchel style bag, and I can't remember where I bought this, honestly. I think I got this on eBay, but it was a, you know, a shop that has like a page on eBay. It is the most beautiful quality. It is such thick leather, and you know, like all the buckles are lovely. It's got all these pockets, it's got loads and loads of room inside, it's got all these different compartments, and I used it a lot when I first got it, but honestly it's the colour of brown that's putting me off. It's stunning, it's really rich and warm and beautiful, but none of my shoes go with it. And I'm not necessarily like my shoes have to match my bag, but I at least want them to be the same tones, and I just don't have any shoes that are in this shade of brown. And just from the fact that it's like a large crossbody, that's just not really my style when it comes to bags, but it is absolutely gorgeous, and so I will be selling this. So same as with my video previously, everything will be linked. My eBay shop will be linked down below, and you can check them all out there, and feel free to message me on there if you have any questions about any of the items. More than happy to message back. But yes, beautiful, but sadly going on to a better home. Okay, so this one is a really tricky one because I love it. It's this black leather Dune crossbody, quite structured, sort of open style, closes at the top like this, and has the zippy inner pocket as well. I love this bag because of the size it is. I can fit, you know, my water bottle, my coffee cup, my card wallet, you know, some makeup. I can fit everything that I need in here. But in all truth and honesty, I have not used this in a long time. But then on the flip side of that, this is definitely more of a winter bag for me. So I'm gonna have a think about this one. This one may end up staying, but I can't help thinking that it's awfully similar to this one. Yes, they are different sizes, but they both have gold hardware, they're both black leather, and I just think, do I reach for this one over this one? No, but then I can fit more in this one than this one. So go on my eBay, you may see this. You may not. Okay, so this is a great example of the brown leather bag that I will be keeping versus the one that I won't. You can see just the difference in colour here. This one is way warmer, way richer, and like I say, stunning. If that's the kind of brown that you have in your wardrobe, you will adore this. But this is the kind of brown that I have in mine. It's this gorgeous, this was actually a present from my sister. It was a birthday present, and this is from Berkeley. So it's a gorgeous leather. It's sort of kind of suede-y kind of leather. It's a really interesting material, and I wear this bag a lot, especially in winter, because I have a gorgeous pair of brown boots that this basically matches perfectly. It is a bit like slouchy for my style now. I've had this bag for nearly, gosh, 8 years? Yeah, nearly 8 years. So I have gotten the wear out of it, and my style has changed quite a lot. I prefer more kind of structured bags now, but I am going to be keeping this because I do use it an awful lot. Okay, I'm going to do my two most ashamed of bags, because they are bags that I have bought and they have never been out of the house. I am not normally that person, ever. I pride myself on it. But in this situation, I am. And one of them is a bag that I have already shown you in a previous video. I'll have that linked up here. It's more about how I've bought designer bags pre-loved and things like that. This is a gorgeous Dune bag, and it's this gorgeous grey leather with this kind of champagne-y gold hardware, which is one of the things I loved about it, because it's not super yellow gold. It's a bit more subtle, so it goes with silver and things a lot better. So I thought, oh, that'd be really versatile. It'd be gorgeous, you know, smarter summer bag. Great couple of compartments in it. Lovely. I love this bag. I think it's beautiful, and I haven't used it. So therefore, for that reason, it is going to go to a far better home where somebody will really get the wear out of this. I just found, like, again, a grey bag. I just don't have the shoes that go with it, which is really, really sad. It's a genuine sad sale, this one. But yes, going to a better home. This is probably my saddest one of the lot because it is this gorgeous little backpack. Now this is absolutely a dupe for like kind of a Gucci style of bag. You've got the little B on the front and the contrast stitching, and it's this gorgeous brown and green shade. Gorgeous leather, it's so soft, and it's really, you know, it's really secure because you've got this flap and then you've also got the zip inside. It's stunning, but again, I have not used this, and if I'm being honest, rucksacks like this, little backpacks, aren't really my style. I'm more of a handbag girl. So yeah, I'm really sad. I think it's gorgeous. Like I say, I was inspired to buy this after I saw somebody wearing it and basically Google hunted until I found it, and it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, I absolutely adore it. But like similar with the grey one, this has not been out of the house and I have owned it since February. So I just think that says a lot, and I think somebody will make this their absolute baby and they will adore it and love it, and I am very excited about that. So yes, going to a new home, very sad. Okay, this is a little bag which I have had for years, and I mean this is from Primark, and I have not shopped at Primark in years and years. But it's basically my going out clubbing bag. I don't go out clubbing anymore. So I think this one is probably going to be a donate. I don't think I can really sell this. It doesn't have any resale value at all. There's some threads coming loose and things like that. But I mean, I've loved this bag. We have some very good memories together, me and this bag. But I think I might like give this, see if like a friend wants to use it who does actually go out clubbing, or just like, yeah, maybe this is a donate job. Okay, next up is a little bag, which if I'd done this video 6 months ago, I would have sold, but it's a gorgeous little blue bag, and this is actually from Accessorize. Now, Accessorize have some nice bags. If you are looking for something new but you don't want to spend the earth, go into Accessorize because they actually have some really lovely stuff in there. I hadn't used this for years and years, and it was just, I loved it. It's so cute. It's like a little zipper. It's like structured, but it's tiny, and it's gorgeous colour of blue. But I'd never used it until we went on holiday to Italy, and I used this every evening. This was my evening bag because it's so fun. It's like bright and just looked gorgeous with like a really neutral outfit or an all white outfit, like a little white dress, tan sandals. This bag was just a gorgeous, I mean, in my opinion, a gorgeous look. So I will be keeping this because it is my holiday bag and it doesn't take up very much space. That's my justification. I realised at the start of this video that I said I was going to be selling lots of these bags, and that was a lie. Apologies. This is a amazingly useful little bag. This is a rucksack. Now I'm going to be keeping, I've got 3 rucksacks. I'm going to be selling one of them. I'm keeping the other 2 because they fulfill a purpose that no other bags in my collection do. I love this bag for like days out places. So if my husband and I are going, you know, on a day trip to a city somewhere, or if we're going into town for the day, this is perfect because I like having my hands free, but it can fit everything I need in it, but it's also not too bulky. So I am going to be keeping this for the time being. I have bought a new rucksack, which I'll explain why in a minute, which may replace this. So yeah, keep checking back on my eBay because this may appear there, but it's just little H&M, black and silver. Lovely. Next up is my most sort of fashion bag, I suppose, and it's this one, and it's from Naked Fashion, and I am so annoyed with myself because the way I stored it meant that it's now got this big dent in it. If anybody knows how to get that out, please let me know because I adore this bag. It's just plain black leather. It's got this suede front pocket, 3 little compartments inside. It's got this big chunky strap to it. I adore this bag. I feel so stylish. This is one of those bags that makes an outfit. Do you know what I mean? You're just like wearing just very plain basic outfit, and then you wear this and it just elevates it beautifully. So I do love this bag. Now, talking about this bag has made me realise that I'm never going to pick up this Dune bag over this one. I just prefer the style of this one. It isn't as big as the Dune one, but then if I'm going to be taking all of that stuff with me, like a coffee cup and a water bottle and everything else, I have a different handbag, which I'm going to show you in a second, which I would use. So I take back what I said about the Dune bag. this is going to be going on sale. Sadly, but I think that's the right call. Obviously now this one is a bit damaged, so I will obviously not be selling it, plus I love it. So yes, if anybody knows how to get this out, please let me know. Okay, next up is probably my best bag purchase I have ever made. I bought this for £5 on Facebook Marketplace, and it is this absolutely colossal black tote bag from Topshop. And again, it's got this suede, I think this sort of leather and suede combo is absolutely a running theme. I adore this bag. I use it all the time. I use it for work a lot because when I'm going to gigs and stuff, I will put all my concert clothes in here. So it's still very smart and you look very put together, and it's still quite stylish, but you can fit your world and the, you know, your life and the dog in here. So this is, yeah, literally £5, and I use it, I mean, 2 or 3 times a week easily. My battery overheated and I had to take a nice lolly break. So we're back, and next up is my little, this is my baby. This is my first ever designer bag that I ever purchased, and it is my vintage Mulberry brown leather croc effect crossbody bag, and I will absolutely not be selling this because it is a joy. It's a very impractical bag. If I'm being perfectly honest, it's very, very small. I can basically fit, I mean, my card wallet in here, and that's about it, really. I can fit my phone and my card wallet. So I do enjoy wearing this, but it's very much, you know, nipping to the shops, don't need anything else kind of a bag, but I do love it. I do need to get it slightly repaired, so if anybody knows of a good place to take this to in like the South Wales kind of area, or somewhere I can send it off to, and then let me know, because I would, yeah, love to bring it back to its full glory. Okay, we're on the final stretch, guys. It's the last 3 bags, and this one is an interesting one. So this is by a brand called US Polo Association. Apparently they are not affiliated with Ralph Lauren, even though the logo looks exactly like it. And this is basically my practice bag. So I bought this bag from TK Maxx, and it was about £30. So, yeah, I mean, the argument is very much that I could just keep using this one and forget about the Givenchy, but let's face it, I'm not going to. So I have absolutely loved this bag. It's been great. It's really, really shown me that I will use and love this style of bag. One of the things I love about it is that it sits. So when I put it down on the floor next to my, you know, next to my chair, when I'm in rehearsals and things, it sits, and then I can, you know, easily reach into it and rummage around for whatever I might need. So yeah, absolutely love this bag. Really, really gorgeous. Really good quality. I love the kind of texture it's got to the leather. I find smooth leather, as I discovered with all my crossbody bags, just marks really, really easily, whereas something with a bit of like pebbling to it or a bit of texture is just so much better wearing. So yeah, I have loved this bag. I will continue to love this bag until I severely upgrade. Okay, so this is a bag that I am definitely selling because it's gorgeous, but I just don't use it. It's just not quite the right style for me. And it is a bag by Bessie London, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's black, it's structured, it's got this like lovely sort of grey, well, it's kind of cream sides and then grey detailing on the zip and the handles. It's got a pocket, little pocket like either side. It's a fab bag. Problem is, this bag, if I worked in an office, this bag would be perfect. It would go so beautifully with like tailoring and like blazers and smarter trousers, that kind of thing. I don't work in an office. I never shall work in an office, God willing, and so it just doesn't go with any of my outfits. As soon as I pair it with something, I feel like I look like I'm going to an office, but I'm wearing the wrong outfit. Does that make sense? So this will absolutely be going up on my eBay, and if you do work in an office, or if you prefer this like little bit more sort of structured look to your bags, you will love this because it's a stunning bag. It's got gold hardware on it, but again, it's not that really like bright yellow gold. So super versatile. I mean, really, really roomy, but just, yeah, just doesn't quite fit my style, which is a bit sad. Okay, last but definitely not least is actually my most recent bag purchase, and this is a bag that I have had my eye on for a very, very long time. But to be honest, I was trying to convince myself that it was just the brand, and you know, I could find another bag which would fulfill the same itch or niche in my wardrobe, and I wasted a lot of money doing that, and I should have just bought this in the first place. This is the I think you say it Fjallraven, is that right? Fjallraven Kanken bag. I think that's how you say it. I am sorry if I butchered that. I am so sorry. But I have it in the medium size with the tan leather like accents to it, which was what I wanted, because I have been searching for a casual rucksack that would go with everything but would still look quite smart and stylish forever, because I have a rucksack. It's a Vans rucksack. It's blue, and it's just not my style. I don't feel stylish wearing it. Whereas I wanted something that I could use basically for days when I've got like a session recording or something like that. So I want to have food, I want to have lots of water, I want to have, you know, all the equipment I'm going to need. But I don't, you know, so therefore it isn't probably going to fit in a handbag, so I need something a bit bigger. But I don't want to be lugging around a really heavy tote bag all day, because especially if I'm going to London, I'm going to be, you know, on trains, buses, tube, walking, like the whole shebang. So I need something to go on my back. And I spotted this one a few months ago and have been trying to persuade myself, because these aren't cheap. This was £89, I think. I got this from Amazon, and that was the best, you know, price I found on it. These can go for over 100, and I was just like, oh, it's a lot of money to spend on a rucksack. Like, you can buy a good quality, cheaper rucksack. But this was the one I wanted, and I am learning now that if I see something and I'm like, that's exactly what I want to get, just wait, save up, and get the actual one, rather than wasting money trying to buy, you know, similar alternatives that aren't quite what I want. So yes, I've loved this bag. So my husband and I actually went and saw the Queen lying in state on the weekend, and so we were queuing for just over 12 hours, and I had everything I needed in this rucksack, and it was really, really comfortable, because obviously we were stood up for that entire time. So yeah, zero regrets, and this will not be going anywhere because it's very new to my collection and fills a very specific hole that I had. So that is everything. So I think there's only kind of 3 or 4 of these bags that I will actually be selling, but they're quite big ones. So it will free up a lot of space in my collection. I do enjoy changing bags. I think a bag can really make a big difference to an outfit, and I really, really enjoy that process. So yes, keep an eye on my eBay. I know I could just do vintage or something like that, but I just think eBay is better in terms of its search function and everything else. So I will have it linked down below. There are still a few bits from my, what are they called, jumper? Tell it's tired, I need a coffee. From my jumper clear out, there are still a few items available on my eBay at the time of filming. So yeah, go and check those out and grab yourself a bargain if you would like one. And yes, I will see you guys in the next episode of me clearing out my wardrobe, which, I mean, I'm all out of order now of what I planned, so I don't know what it'll be, so it'll be a surprise to us both. If you have enjoyed this video, please, please, please do give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye! I'm gonna leave that in the bloopers.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Oh.